had some energy. It's kind of just that. You know, you're against the world and you're on the road, and it's one of those things that you just got to come out and battle through and kind of get your poise back and kind of play again.
Isn't that more fun that way, though, to almost shut up a road crowd?
Yeah, I'd rather play in front of home crowd, but you know, that's just how it is.
Yeah, how about the confidence going in with the next two guys? Because obviously your aces have to wait now.
Yeah, you know, doesn't matter who's out there, we got to win. So it's one of those things that we're going to play hard behind whoever's playing. Our pitching.
Great trip, man.
Yeah, thank
Appreciate
you.
the time.
Yep.
Facing DeGrom and Syndergaard back-to-back, especially in your first two playoff games, that's been tough for you, obviously. How do you kind of change your approach every time out to forget about the last event?
You know, it's a new guy. Every time you go out there, it's a new guy. So you just got to change your approach to that guy coming up that night and go from there.
Anything to discuss about Harvey, going against Harvey in Game 3, and another tough pitcher, throws the ball hard, and one of the top pitchers in the NL as well?
Yeah, you know, never faced him before, so I don't really know what I'm going to do yet. Got to watch some film on him, and we'll just attack him and try and see as many pitches as possible and kind of get his pitch count up like we've tried to do the past couple nights.
I'm sure you've answered it, but as a shortstop, that play on Tejada at the bag with Utley, what did you think of that play and what happened, obviously, to him?
It's always unfortunate somebody gets hurt. You know, you never want to see that, but that kind of has changed the momentum for us. You know, it broke up the double play, run scored, tied the game, and we kind of had a big inning from there.
How many times have you seen him slide that hard in the minor league?
You know, not that many times. It's one of those plays that it only happens when you really need it to happen. You know, it's like that moment right there. We need to break up the double play. That's a huge momentum change. So not too many times in my life.
Speaking of momentum, how do you carry that momentum over to going into New York on Monday?
You know, you just gotta come out and play. You gotta be ready. You're on the road, so you gotta be ready from the first pitch.
Your first postseason game. What's the difference between the season and the postseason?
You try and make it as less as possible difference, but you know the excitement's there, the adrenaline's there, everything's there. You just gotta kind of have to calm it down.
Corey, what are your thoughts on the neighborhood play? Obviously, the replay worked in your guys' favor tonight. Earlier this season, you were still actually there, I believe, when the two times replay didn't work in your guys' favor. What is your stance on the neighborhood play?
You know, it's changed the past couple of years, so it'll just keep evolving. It's one of those things that it's going to be really hard to change when they've always given the leeway at second. So it's just one of those things that you're going to have to deal with it.
Do you think it should be looked at in the off season and maybe change as far as the reviews are concerned?
You know, I don't know. It's maybe, you know, that's a big play in the game, so he was off the bag. You know, we've been off the bag before, and it changed the momentum of that game. So it's just one of those things that you got to kind of make sure you're on the bag nowadays.
When did you guys realize he didn't touch the bag?
I didn't realize it until the replay came up. So that was kind of a big momentum change. You know, it really was.
Are you concerned he might be a marked man after you to kind of even the score?
You expect everybody to slide hard, so you kind of have to know that's coming and just do what you can to either take it for the team and make the play or get out of the way.
I guess one of the questions that was